It's turning it into a more proactive agent. But beyond persistence, how do you make sure it actually uses the tools you give it effectively?
Good question. So second is tool calling. This just encourages the model to really use its tools fully, and that significantly cuts down on it, hallucinating or just guessing an answer. A good instruction might be, if you are not sure about file content or code base structure, use your tools to read files. Do not guess or make up an answer.
Mhm.
And then third, planning. This one's optional, but we highly recommend it. It makes the model explicitly plan and reflect on each tool call, in text, rather than just silently chaining tool calls together. So you could say, you must plan extensively before each function call and reflect. Do not do this entire process by making function calls only, because that can impair its ability to solve the problem insightfully.
Wow, a 20% jump on SW bench verified just from adding those instructions. That sounds like a really significant boost for an agent. What kind of direct impact does that have for a developer? It seems like it shifts it from being a chatbot to much more, I guess, eager agent.
Exactly. Eager is a good word. It means less hand-holding from you, the developer. The model just becomes much more proactive in trying to solve the problem. And when it comes to the tool calls themselves, a key best practice, exclusively use the tools field in the API. Don't try to manually inject tool descriptions into the prompt text itself. Just using the tools field gave us a 2% increase on SW bench verified pass rate in our tests. And of course, name your tools clearly. Give detailed descriptions for the tools and their parameters. If you have really complicated tools, we found adding an example section in the system prompt helps a lot. But keep the main description field thorough, but, reasonably concise.
Got it. Use the dedicated field, be clear, provide examples for complexity. Makes sense. So we can prompt it to think out loud to improve output, even without true reasoning. That's powerful. And thinking about guiding it explicitly, how does this precision work when you're dealing with enormous amounts of input, that million token context window?
Yeah, that's a great segue. So GPT 4.1 isn't a reasoning model that just spontaneously produces an internal chain of thought. It doesn't work like that. But you can induce chain of thought through prompting. You basically tell it explicitly to think out loud, break the problem down step by step. And this really does improve the output quality quite significantly. The trade-off, naturally, is higher cost and latency. You're generating more text. A basic starting point we recommend is putting an instruction at the end of the prompt. Something like, first, think carefully step by step about what documents are needed. Then print out the title and ID. Then format the IDs into a list. And you can get even better results by auditing your failures, looking for systematic errors, and adding more explicit instructions. Maybe even a detailed reasoning strategy section covering, say, query